everyone, back again. Welcome back to another video review. This time I'm going to be doing another live stream. Yeah, it is super hot where I am, in case you were wondering. I was in my pool. When I got up this morning, I felt great. I mean, it always feels great when you jump in the pool and stuff. Like I have one in my backyard, so it just felt amazing to me. So anyhow, but yeah, that's as far as I'll go with that. It was an amazing experience, shall we say. Okay, so I have gotten every okay. So in terms of other things that have gone on, okay, so there is okay. So I got there was some music. So let me. Okay, there was. I'm frozen. Okay, let's start over again. Basically, I've gotten filming complete for season 4. The Untold Story, Untold Secret of Daniel trailer 2 as well, and much more of the things. Hey Devon, hey Roger, nice to see you again. Yeah, so other things that are going on. Yeah, I'm just, okay, what? All right. Ugh, okay, gotta focus here. Okay, so, I'm working on the Ghost Train, the TV series inspired remake. That's going on pretty well. Got the image stills in the works. It'll take a couple weeks. The film parts are done. Where did my 2 viewers go? Come back. You're funny. Silly. In case you're wondering, Bob the Builder has been relieved of his duties after much consultation, but it's only for a temporary amount of time. I've instead hired Bumblebee to be my fixer-upper, because Bumblebee likes kicking Decepticons right in the tailpipe, but he has fixed things in the past, from what I understand. Narrator, hint, hint, wink, wink. Sorry, Optimus. Stream keeps puffering. Like, what do you mean? Like, does it glitch? It must be on my end. But I know that you can hear me and you can see me. But so what stills are you doing? Okay, I've been working the stills. I've been working on, well, basically like the facial expressions on some of the stills. Timothy, obviously, and the Card of Lime scene with Terrence. Anyway, so that's what I've been working on. It's going to take some time. Now, this stream, unlike the last 2, is on a time limit. Oh no! But this was, anyway. The good news is that I have it right up until, I don't know, probably, I have this stream set up for about probably, I'd say, over 25 minutes. And I'm sorry if this is going to be a quick one, but I've been really busy with other things, so. Do you have any flour? Yes, I do. I don't know if I'm going to use that because I don't want any flour to get into Percy, you know what I'm saying? Like, not his body obviously has to be white, but the fact of the motor in my Tommy Percy, I don't want that destroyed. So either I'm going to take the battery out, attach a string to Percy, or I'm going to have to figure out a mechanism. So, but that's okay. Give me one moment. I'm just going to do something. Hold on. There's a special guest that's right behind me. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. This is my special guest today. Oh, wrong way. Okay. All right. So let's see. Oh. There we go. Ooh. So here we go. This is Robots in Disguise Grimlock with a loose elbow, because I mean a lot of people tend to hate the fact that his elbows are ratchety, kind of like the ratchety wrists on the Combiner Wars Dead End and all the others that have used this mold. So it's pretty cool. I like it. But I mean, ratchety. I wish they could have done more with the elbows. You know what I'm saying? I haven't had that issue happen to me yet, actually. Can you block it so the flower can't get in? Oh, the engine? I'll give it a try. Do you like the bowl? Yes, I do like the bowl. Both in real life and in Wii. I've actually gotten a strike on, like, let's see. I've actually gotten, hold on, I'm going to do something here. I'm going to put Grandma back. Sorry, he's been, let's see here. Okay. That was weird. Anyway. So what else can I talk about? Yeah, I like the bowl. I played hockey in my life. Not in the NHL, but you know. I swim a lot. I swim a lot. I'm, you know. So yeah. What else? I played soccer in when I was little. So yeah, I played a little bit of few sports there. So yeah. That was funny, different. But yeah, on Wii Sports, I've actually managed to get a strike on every single level. Like, no joke, I've gotten like 10 strikes in a row, 5 times on 5 separate occasions. There's another guest. Hold on, I'm going to get someone here. So no one that wants to see the world again. Here we go. Robots in Disguise, fix it. He wants to say hello. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fix it here is a nice little, you know, figure, you know. He doesn't transform into this though yet in the show, this little drill vehicle mode. He's turned into other bunch of tools. So yeah, it's pretty neat. Oh, I'm just gonna put it back. Okay. All right. Oh my God, Darren, that's a funny story. That's so funny. But yeah, but you don't want to. You never want to see anyone get hurt. Just saying. So what else can I talk about? Yeah. So I got, as I said. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about the interruptions in this live stream, guys. I thought that was my, because after this live stream, I'm gonna got some stuff to do, not just working on the Thomas series and such, and other and Transformer reviews and all that stuff, but my personal life and stuff and many more. But why do my 2 viewers? Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna change the subject. As I said, Bob the Builder has been fired by me for now. remember yesterday and when I kept falling out of my chair? Yeah, Bob the Builder has been fired at the request of Devon Hassan, and Bumblebee is going to help me, or whenever he's going to get a new chair for me. So this old one is pretty much seen the last of his days. How is Soder's Dark as ever? It's coming along nicely. It's coming along great. First 3 parts are done. 4th part is in the works. Yeah. The only thing I need to do in part 4 is the last of the stills, and then is the end credits. So, and I promise I will use the music that Devon Hassan has suggested to me, or has given me links to them. So I'll do that the best that I can. Okay. But yeah. So I'll tell you some funny Wii sports funny moments. In golf, I was able to get a hole-in-one on all the holes. I told about the bowling. In baseball, the highest scored ever, but it's not documented. 125-0. And what else? Oh, in boxing, I went the distance, but the guy was sweating to death. Like the CPU boss that was trying to fight in boxing, Tobernized to the end. So yeah. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So okay, where did my Okay, so I had 3 viewers and then went back to 2 and then 1 and now 0 and then back to 1. Okay, never mind. So yeah. I hate to rush this, but in about probably in about 20 minutes, I will call the stream, and then the next live stream will be at a yet to determined date. I hate to rush this, guys, but there is. Hold on. Yeah, a bit of an emergency I have to attend to, which I won't be needing till the 20 minutes that I mentioned like 1 minute ago. So yeah. Sorry. I intended this to be longer, but it's changed, but that's okay. But the next live stream is going to be a little bit longer, but the next live stream after this one, yet to be determined, because I am going to be back at work, and I'm going to be pretty much for the rest of the summer going to be working nonstop, 24/7. But I will be uploading videos, no question. It's just live streams. It's probably going to be until I'm going to have to, if my calculations are correct, the next live stream will be the week after I return to college, depending on what goes on. So yeah. Yes, I have seen Milk Taker Media Series. That's interesting. It's similar to Enterprising Engine 93's. I think he has borrowed that format of how he's done it. But poor Sir Topham Hatt, he's paralyzed. He's in a wheelchair. That anti-rail league is going to suffer. You know what I'm saying? They're going to regret what they did. Hold on. Okay, so I have seen Milk Taker Media Series. I have seen. It's interesting. It's pretty good. Now, what else? Oh yeah, a lot of emotion and character development. Like no joke. A lot of character development. I'm not like, it's crazy what goes on in that series. I mean, Milk Taker. Sorry, my phone is in. I've placed my phone right next to my leg, so I've been just tapping buttons and such. In case you're wondering what I was doing. So anyway, okay, back to what I was saying. I mean, the last episode that we saw was, and the Sir Robert Norby's initiative is amazing. I know you haven't seen a lot of Sir Robert Norby in my series, but anyway, it's okay. He'll have a prominent role in season 5. He might cameo at the very last episode of season 4, and then season 5 is going to be, the Skarloey episode and all that stuff. So anyhow, but yeah, there is a ton of damage that occurs in that series. I mean, and it's neat that Sam is in this, because Sam, Sam and Hank had an episode together, but pretty much my guess, the main antagonist is the guy in the black hat with the monocle. Because my assumption, what we've seen in the last episode of Milk Taker Media series, is he planted a bomb on that piano, and you saw Robert Norby getting shocked, or he put a timer. And by my assumption, it looks like Big City Engine is going to have a big factor in this, and there you go. Or maybe it has something to do with Spencer. Maybe Spencer is going to be working with this guy. Who knows? Anyway. So hold on a sec here, guys. I have to. Sorry, that was from my. Anyway, silly me. I should never text during live streams, because, as I said, much safer than driving with that. Which, by the way, I played. I was actually a couple nights ago. I was at my friend's house playing GTA 5. The safe way. I was actually driving like a good Samaritan, letting people walk, obeying the traffic signals, the traffic lights, or obeying the speed limit signs. I didn't bother doing any, obvious stuff that you're supposed to do in the game, which are the goals. Okay. Okay. Oh, Devin, it's okay. Sorry. Phone was on silent mute. I put it on silent mute. Okay. I'm going to put the phone aside. So anyway, yeah, so in about 15 minutes, I'll end the stream. Why? Ugh. Oh, yeah. Okay. So yeah, but yeah, that was I've had actually. I'll tell you a funny story involving. I accidentally. A lot of funny stories, but I gotta pick one. Now that I mentioned GTA 5, when I was a kid, actually in Buffalo, New York, I was telling someone, "Hey, buddy, get off the road." It was hilarious. But in the same time, it's like, okay, shouldn't do that because you know what could happen. All right. What is my favorite thing Milk Tank Media has done? You know what? That's an interesting question, Roger. It's interesting. It's similar to how Enterprising Ninja 93 does his series in Milk Tank Media. I find them not identical, but similarly different. Okay, because Enterprising Ninja 93 is like in-depth character development. You don't see a lot of Sir Topham Hatt, which is great. But in Milk Tanker Media's, you see each engine getting their own episode, much like the actual TV series, and similar to mine. Even though I may have to change the format a bit on my series, but we'll see. Yeah. So my favorite thing he's done, I like how, like, in the recent episode, because remember, Sir Topham Hatt is going to retire in his series. A new controller has to step up. It's like when Optimus Primal died in Beast Machines. Cheetor is the leader. It was like at the end of Transformers Prime. Optimus Prime dies. Ultra Magnus is the leader. Okay. Apologies about that. Another emergency phone call. So, to answer your question on what my favorite thing Milk Tanker Media has done, as I said, my prediction, it's going to probably come down to the character person who was talking to Stop Pat, or it's probably going to be Sir Richard Topham Hatt. That's my guess. It'll be Richard. Because, you know, I think it's appropriate. I mean, yes, in the series, he almost scrapped Skarloey, and he was ridiculed and reprimanded. You know, like, Thomas the Tank Engine, what are you playing at now? Which, by the way, I did get the Sodor Legends of the Lost Treasure different scenarios filmed, scene-wise. So yeah, and apologies for the glare that's coming in, sun setting where I am. Yeah, I'm thinking about another like 10 minutes. I will end the stream because this is kind of an emergency that I have to attend to. Which, you know, but anyway. But I heard something. Anyway, oh, and you can see my tripod. He's cameoed a lot. My tripod, it's cameoed a lot in my live streams. I don't know if I'll have him as a special guest. You know what? I'm gonna get him and have it be a special guest because he worked so hard to this point. So yeah, there you go. There is my tripod. See all its stuff. So there you go. Yeah. So I'll just put him back. Go. All right. Have I seen the latest Thomas Creator Collective? Yes. Pretty good. Although Reverend James, whoever, it's a YouTube user, he has his own, let's just say he has critiqued it, reviewed it, and he's critiqued it in his own way. It's interesting. I respect his opinion. And I respect his opinion. That's all I'm going to say on that. But I find personally that it's well done, well detailed, original storytelling. And yeah, so, but next year, some announcements I'm going to make. Next year, I will allow anyone to narrate in my series, like guest narrators. Anyone who wants to, like, borrow any sound effects or whatever, I'll pretty much do the same thing that Mallard Fan 62 is doing with his sound effects. I'll probably do something like that, like if they're, you know, because, you know, if they want to make their own original series, Thomas series. So yeah, what else? So yeah, I'm thinking about 5 minutes. Stream. I know I apologize if I feel like I've rushed this, but and I know I should be at that emergency, but let's see what else. I've yeah, it's pretty much I have to be there. Um, so yeah. Um, so in conclusion, I think this was a successful live stream. Quick recap: Ghost Train. That will be that's in the works. Legends of the Lost Treasure scenarios. Legends of the Lost Treasure scenarios is in the works as well, and same with the Ranger season 4. Next Transformer reviews are coming soon. No Titans Return figures yet. I know, right? Next live stream is to be decided, and the fifth one is that fifth one is we're just gonna buckle up and buckle up and just sit back, buckle up, and enjoy the rest of the enjoy the ride. Like it's gonna be amazing the next couple of months and such with episodes coming and such. I promise though the next live stream will come as soon